didn't buy it because we were broke as shit.
Buy chocolate. Is this weird?
Good, I can record everything.
Stop!
Yeah, we can record everything. There's a lot to record.
There's a lot to see.
Yeah.
How's it tasting, my guy?
You know what? We can still do that any day. It doesn't matter if sweats and the little elbow sneakers walking through right here, and you were like, and sometimes I was like, oh, whoop, whoop. And you were like, because you were like, I was like, bro's gonna fall, but then he'd go.
Sometimes I think life is a joke. The first big stage of a joke is the setup.
So I got his dog store, you know, and a typical salesman there, you know, he's want to have big, high pressure.
The setup is
dog
unassuming.
salesman type
It's a
shit.
problem, conversation,
The guy tries
or
selling
a
his
very
dog,
normal
500
situation,
bucks, you know, big.
but only just to be twisted on its head later. I thought that if I had managed to get peace in the small world of my orange suburban family house and enjoy my nearest community school, that I would be totally joyous. And I was, with no regrets whatsoever. But, funny enough, you actually have to give money in order to be something in life. You could be an investment banker, a doctor, maybe even a chemist, and shake some pom-poms to an old American pastime. That is just life. So, as it is, you have more problems and paths you need to figure out. And that was why I thought I had to split away from my old life in order to be reborn anew. Now I live inside of the constant reminder that I need to evolve personally and professionally into a whole different beast. But it's okay, because I have totally convinced myself that I can do it, and I can do extraordinary things with what we call an education.
Okay, I took a bunch.
Oh, I think I just
You never know
touched it a
what
little bit.
barriers will stand in your way.
I like when his
Yes,
eyes
and
are
I'll need connections and probably hope to make it, but, you know, I'm betting on making it.
And they got fight.
I don't want to, man.
Okay.
At this moment, I would like to clarify, I did not say goodbye to my family home forever, obviously, but I was saying goodbye to what it originally meant. I am less now someone's child, someone's support, but I'm now my own legacy. My room, my sweet room, appears to hold only what consciously remains of childhood. I walk the halls again and I don't feel comfort. I feel time. I've reached the goal of freedom, this big goal, the bright door that it is, and yet all I can think about is how it took no time at all to reach it. Running out of time, the clock of innocence, runs dry. And the quiet peace of independence then begins.
last stuff going in.
And I chose this. And I really am excited. But wow. It's funny how one day to the next, your life can just change. Your goals can just sprawl up. All in one shot. At this point, I wanted to make myself really excited. But when I got to this point, I kind of just broke. So, I will tell you all the things people do not say about moving to college.
They'll come out and they won't have practical experience.
Inside of this inflation-adjusted room with this industrial-ass lighting and furniture straight out of the Arizona State Pen, it all just felt overpraised. I might have just fell into the same conformity that I've always disliked.
They're turning our students into communists.
Maybe they were right. Maybe it's always just been a scam. It might have brought my parents, together, or given me a goal to chase, but it might have signed myself into the most torturous years of a young man's life.
Shoots the dart, bullseye. You never seen anything like it, you know? Even in his state, bullseye. So the guy says to me, he says, "What do I win?" You know?
Am I going somewhere? Am I going to my punchline? I wasn't too sure. But just for a day. Or a couple days. And that's how a beginning always feels. So, I'm on my bed. Last day essentially finished. I'm about to just wrap up. Just so surreal, being here. And, I think that's how I know I just need to live in the real world for a bit. It's just and it's there's the most silence I've ever seen. I knew this would happen, of course, but how loudness and stuff, it's cool. Just growing pains, I suppose. So, day one was rough, but again, it's the beginning of something, and I would be stupid if I didn't think going through all this trouble would be for nothing, Trust me on that. Let's grow into my own new skin. So, we enter day two, and this is where things changed. The silence, that I talked about wasn't something terrible, right? In the morning, it was actually peace. That, and other things, are part of what I will call the payoff. Can't really tell, but it's the next day. Got into pajamas and all that. I need to change. With a little meditation, I remembered exactly why I did so much grinding and scholarship grabbing to even get here anyways. These are the things that just embody my inspiration, and if I'm going to be an artist, I gotta remember these things. And I have friends going to the Navy, some working on cinema sets, and even one going pro in sport. But my character development lies in what I can do in the University of Arizona. By golly, the fricking university meant for academics. We all know it, of course. But I got my chips in, and now we got a max bet. I want my life to be the bear, actually, so I have the ability for the first time to paint a new version of me. My dreams of creating art. Full speed ahead. Oh my god, don't even get me started about the pursuit of happiness. And being a better adult, that too, and social anxiety, that is out of the window. Remember that you can do anything. Life, the world, is your canvas. It is all a matter of perspective. You can feel it. Nobody really cares about what's real. What's real is depressing. It's so depressing. What is true is that you can make a unicorn real. If you think about it, you kinda can. It is something that you feel inside. You can talk to anybody. It's just your inner monologue bucking with you. Of course, it's not all rainbows. There are challenges, but in my second day here, with my dreams fully actualized in my head, it seems that only good things followed me that day. So, I think I should keep it up.
You gotta introduce yourself. You're just like standing.
To be continued.
So he goes, what do I win? You know? So I'm confused. I don't know, you know? I look around. I go, I don't know. I go what did you win last time? He goes, oh, last time. He goes, last time I won a roast beef on a hard roll. It was the turtle.
We knew it was the turtle. It was the turtle.